Well, hello and welcome once again. J76NY here, and we are the captain of the USS Baltimore. USS Baltimore is a Flight 1 Los Angeles class submarine SSN 704. There is a report of a Alpha class submarine somewhere in our patrol sector. Currently now we are at a depth of 270 feet. There is a thermal layer at 303 feet, and we have to find this submarine. So we are going to begin our search right where we happen to be. Our patrol sector is this area in here. We are heading towards this mark here in an attempt to find the submarine. Right now we have, I think, our towed array.
Recover the the towed array. Sonar eye.
So I'm wondering if we can put that, which I don't think we can do. We don't really have a choice between above and below the layer. But there it is out there. I think the only thing we can really do is go below the layer ourselves, and the towed array will come with us. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to go down below the layer.
Depth 340. Dive eye.
I'm going to increase speed a little bit.
Ahead standard. Maneuvering eye.
Just to get us into position a little quicker. Our current status is loitering.
New submerged submarine. Contact
way up.
detected.
All right. Okay. See, where is that? Right there. Slow down.
Ahead 1/3. Maneuvering eye.
Does it say anything about the depth? 480 feet. So they are below the layer. Let's turn this way.
144. Helm eye.
We have 16 Mark 48 torpedoes, and we've also got these harpoon missiles, plus our noisemakers. I could just identify that here. Franklin, Madison, Lafayette, Hermit. It could be one of ours. Although somehow I doubt it. They are pretty deep, so could be either or. I don't think it'd be one of ours. And
7001 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine.
all right, I'm going to try and maneuver a little bit and get into a position where we can make a strike without really having to worry about getting hit ourselves here. Right, I did just bring us to a stop because the Russian sub slowed her speed considerably. She was going 20 knots, but she slowed very, very quickly, like she's listening. I am above the layer. I came up above the layer for the time being. I'm not entirely sure I want to launch just yet. We could probably drop down below the layer, not moving. And then reacquire the contact here. Only going 5 knots, though. I think she might suspect that we're here. I think this is the maximum range. Might be the maximum range here. How far out are we? "13 miles. Alright, so with her below the layer, thinking we could go
Ahead 2/3. Maneuvering aye.
and try and get around into her baffles and launch from there. Although these torpedoes they do have quite the range on them. 20 nautical miles. You give her a ping. One ping only. Kind of wake her up a little bit. See what we have here. Oops. Right, that was our last known position right there. We did lose contact. But we do know where she was and which direction she was heading. But I think as long as we stay above the layer and give ourselves enough room that we aren't really too close to her, we should be able to get behind her just fine. I am, however, going to come to a stop and drop that back down below the layer. Let's go
Ahead
1/3 ahead,
Maneuvering aye.
below the
Ring
layer,
high depth. 340. Dive aye.
and see what we can see. Alright, I did launch a torpedo at this target here. She is heading away from us. So I'm going to launch a couple more. It's almost size of 2.
Engaging track 700. Whip it away. Track 7002.
Alright, and then we're going to go back up above the layer. We're going to go shallow.
Ring high depth. 110. Dive aye. Turn to course. 154. Helm aye.
Turn away. Once we get up above the layer, I'm going to go fast. I didn't actually mean to fire those torpedoes there. I just clicked on it because I wanted to take a look at her, and we shot, so I guess we'll have to deal with that. Alright, we are above the layer now. Head
Ahead
flank.
flank. Maneuvering eye.
Make some noise. Here's our torpedoes.
Contact faded. Track.
They are moving in. It's gonna be a little bit before they get there. If we can get back around over here before those torpedoes are noticed, that would probably be a good thing. What I'm thinking is if she launches down the track of the torpedoes, we can dodge them fairly easy. We'll just have to go real slow and go real deep. She's going deep too. And she's running. Look at that. You know something's up. Alright, we are dropping back down below the layer. I slowed down considerably. We may not be able to pick her up because of the torpedoes. Oh well, I guess we are.
VID, track 3.
Information. Let's identify her as hostile. Still can't see her, but I think we're far enough away. She did drop down to 730 feet, so. So far, she hasn't launched any torpedoes at us. Kind of surprising. Turn into her a little bit here.
Turn to course. 184. Helm aye.
11 miles out.
Ahead 2/3.
Pick up our
Maneuvering
speed a
aye.
little bit here. I'm gonna go deeper.
Make my depth. 570. Dive aye.
Get down a little closer to her depth.
Track 7003 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine.
Yeah, let's see what she's doing here. 20 knots. She's heading towards our torpedoes. I wonder why I can't see her. We'll launch another torpedo at her once we get down to depth. Then I'm going to get back up above the layer. Make another maneuver off to the east here. So far she hasn't... I mean, these torpedoes are not at 6... Well, they might be. Might have evaded them. I don't know if that's a thing, but... Our torpedoes are looking like they're going to go right over top of her. Why I'm thinking I'm going to launch another one. We got one tube that's ready. Then the others are around 3 minutes until they reload. Go deep, very deep.
Make my depth 1140. Dive I.
Not sure if that's really necessary, but... is moving pretty fast, but she's also very deep. I wonder if it says 190. So they are both up above the layer. I wish you could steer them. They may not even hit her. I think she knows they're there. Is there 3? Oh yeah, I did launch 3. Unfortunately, I think these guys are going to go right over top of her. Or past her. That was a mistake on my part. I clicked the wrong thing. My torpedoes launched. I'm going to launch another one here. Fire.
Engage track 700. Whip it away.
Now that we're
Track
at about the
700.
same depth as she is. There goes our torpedo. It's shooting up to the surface for some reason. Or if you could change the depth on these things. These guys flat out missed. Unfortunate. My first attempt at submarine warfare against another sub, and I'm blowing it pretty bad. Are now deeper than he is.
I'll stop. Maneuvering eye.
See if we pick her up again. That torpedo's at 250. Really wondering if you can change the depth on the torpedoes when you launch them, or if they just go to some standard depth. Because these are 190 and way off the mark. Oh, they are wire guided. Mid-course correction.
Engaging track 700.
Oops, I guess I just fired again.
7003.
He's heading away from us. Let's move.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
We'll make some noise. She knows we're here, so... Wouldn't have gone deep if she didn't. 730 feet. This torpedo's doing 190. I don't understand why they're going up so high.
Contact faded. Track.
Alright, well, we are going to continue on with our sprint here, and if something happens, I will be right back. She went up above the layer, dodged the torpedoes, so we're going to launch a salvo of 2 at her from right here. We're pretty close. We're not moving. He's at 730 feet again, going 20 knots. I think I might be too close. We're going to try again.
Track 700. Whip it away. Track 7004.
It says you can redirect them from the platform, which is me. You gonna launch 2? Just that one. He's moving pretty fast again. It did speed along here. Ah, this is not going good. I keep missing. I should be able to redirect. Not letting me, though. Now she's deep, so this one's probably going to miss, too. Unless I tail her and... go 2/3 ahead.
Maneuvering eye.
Yeah, it's not letting me do anything with the torpedo here. Not letting me change its depth or anything. Oh, there it goes. I think I got her. Oh, hold up. And she launched. Uh-oh. Get up above the layer. Shallow.
Make my depth. 110. Dive eye.
Fire a couple more at her.
Engaging track. Engage track. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing track 7004.
Right, their torpedoes are way over there. Oh. They're down 700 feet. 700. It's at 65, 662. Turn south.
Turn to course. 247. Helm eye.
Start moving a little faster.
Maneuvering eye.
Right, how's our torpedo doing? Chasing her. Didn't fall for the noisemaker, so that's a good thing. Did launch a full spread at us. We lost contacts with the torpedoes there. Oops. Where is she? Noisemaker, there she is, right out in front of us. Pick her up. Don't tell me you're gonna go right beneath her. She's cavitating now. Looks like we might go right over top of her. Nope. Look at that cavitation, holy shit. Torpedoes homing in. We can get it right on the screws.
On station.
He's maneuvering now. Get her, get her, get her.
Hit track.
Got her.
7004.
Screws are stopped. Okay, looks like we sunk her. Yeah, I'd say we did. 1000%. Decisive victory destroyed on damage, although it remains to be seen if that would have lasted with all those torpedoes coming at me. But that was a sub-on-sub action. That's kind of cool. I liked it. My first 4 or 5 torpedoes were wasted, but that one that got through did the trick. Anyway, if you liked the episode, hit the like button. If you have any thoughts, tips, or advice, leave those in the comment section down below. If you want to follow along as I play through all the scenarios in-game and those created by others like Stealth 17, Brothers Monroe, Wolfpack 345, and all the other ones on the Steam Workshop, hit the subscribe, and we will pick this up again in the next episode. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.